Hello everybody, it is Diana, your web accessibility expert. And today in this video, I would like to discuss with you a theme about websites with modern, heavy animation. Is it accessible to use such websites? So, I see a lot of websites in the internet with some modern design. The elements, they just flow from one to another. It's very beautiful and there's a lot of animation. It makes it very interactive. And I was always thinking, okay, this looks great, but is it accessible? If you also had such question in your mind, welcome to this video. So I found a website. It's awwwords.com. So here we can see the websites that already were nominated for their animation or already won several awards for their design. So this is the top of the top, how we say in French, crème de la crème. And with you, I will check several websites and see whether the keyboard navigation is good on such websites. What about the color contrast, the structure, whether the focus is visible, and many other things. So if you're interested, let's go. And here we can check, for example, the first one I can see here, it's the website Clarity First, Impact Forever. So sound good. And let's take a look. So there is a button to visit such website. And here we will take a look. Okay, it looks beautiful. So when I just try to scroll down, the video just becomes bigger. That's what I see. It becomes bigger, 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 bigger. Okay, and after some time, so we see another video. Everything is flashing. I'm not sure for people with epilepsy, it's gonna work. Oh my God, there are so many things. And I'm just staying. I'm not moving. It just goes on. I don't see a pause button, to be honest. So we cannot stop this animation. This is one of the points that you need to know about this website, and this is not good for web accessibility. But it just continues. It just continues. I don't even know where's the end of the video. Okay, I will just go down. Oh my God, the the text is just appearing and oh my God, and disappear when we go up. How am I supposed to read? I think it's going to be really hard for people with dyslexia because if you tried different tools and different programs like to see the website with the eyes of the person with dyslexia, you know that the words they are changing the letters continuously, so it looks like I don't have dyslexia and I didn't apply any extension to check it to check the website for people with dyslexia, but that's how it looks here on the main web page. Okay, so here we can go down. Oh, that's really nice. It's cool, but is it accessible for the keyboard so we can check the projects of this company? That's nice. Okay, what else do we have? So it just appearing with the percentage and another page appearing. It's like one on another. It looks great. Well, at least I can say that like here with the color contrast, they don't seem to have a problem. I mean, there is a white font on the black background and design on with a very big font, so you will be able to see it even if you have problem with your eyes, like low vision or any other problems. And I like that it's also like for, there is a tunnel vision as well. So like for people with tunnel vision, it's really important that you don't have like full length text. It's better to separate in several columns. That's how it's easier to read for people with such disease. And here it just in the left corner, it's small, and I would say that it has good color contrast. You can see it's black on the light violet color background. Here it's like light green. Um, yeah, but overall, okay. Oh my God. Everything is moved. I don't see the button to just to stop, to pause an animation. I don't see it. They don't have it here. It's like you're jumping into this attraction. It's like jumping on the roller coaster and it just goes. And there is no button to turn it off. You have to have this experience from the beginning till the end. Here, yeah, there are different colors. Well, like for example, this color, I'm sure that this is not, it doesn't have good color contrast because it's light pink on the white background. Even though it's a big font, it can be read, but I have doubts that it has sufficient color contrast here. Okay, here, the latest news. Oh, it's surprisingly simple, this section. Actually, we can just go through these and there's button. Let's see. Okay, so it has a good visible focus when I just put when I put focus on this button. So yeah, this I like, but here like I think this is, yeah, this button, it's clickable, but we don't see focus at all, like on any of these elements like news, work, like you can see that my the cursor of my mouse is on it, but nothing happens. Like we don't see that, like whether it's on the text or on the image. I don't see that I'm here actually, but we will check it. Don't worry. I will go a little bit further just to see. Oh, okay. This is it's quite strange that there's black empty space in the footer. I mean, it's a little bit strange for me, but okay. I'm going up. I will try to go to the beginning and I will just apply accessibility insights for web because they have really good uh, automatic detection of accessibility related issues. So let's try it because I will not make a full check, but like this, I can check at least for the main accessibility related issues that it can find. So right now it's checking. Oh my God, it actually shows zero mistakes. I'm interested whether it's gonna change if I go lower because you see that animations, they just go like one on another. So I think that it just checks the part that is available at such period of time, like when you are here in the first section or later. So like let me just click again. I wanna check if it's gonna change, like as like with us going lower on this website. No, it just continues. It doesn't find any mistakes. Okay, that's cool. That's really great. So I don't find any accessibility related mistakes, automatically detected ones. This is nice. Let's just check one more time to be 100% sure, because I would be surprised, but okay, seems to be fine. So we don't have any problems with the automatically detected problems, but I still see like the problems with the focus. Also, I see that some colors, they are not accessible on the white background, like light pink. I'm quite sure, I'm not sure I will be able actually to get this precise color. This is so hard to analyze this. Oh my God, no, it doesn't even show when I'm trying with the code. Maybe they save the color. Oh my God, it's really hard to check such websites. Okay, I found this color, the light pink one. So let's go to color contrast checker website. You can use this one or any website that you're used to use in order to check color contrast. And so the background is white and foreground color is light pink. Yeah, it's 2.02. I mean, this is too low, way too low, even for big font. So here there are problems with the color contrast, but they cannot be detected with accessibility insights for web. So this is the problem that I see with such websites. Let's try to see what is the keyboard navigation. Maybe it's not that bad. Okay, so I'm going. Okay, already I don't know where I am. I just start in the beginning, but it goes like I guess I'm somewhere here, like, or maybe no. Okay, it goes here on the papers, but it's like with a slight white line surrounding it. Like it's really hard. And it actually doesn't show it. It doesn't open it. Okay, where am I here? Okay, so we can click between, but okay, so this is the first button now where which can be accessed with the keyboard navigation. Learn more, which is already bad by the name. It's better to name buttons like with more information. Learn more about what? Like I can see the strategy, but the screen reader user, will it actually, like it's not going to be possible for him to understand what it is about, especially if all this text is not available for the keyboard navigation. So it's going to be hard to find it, to read it with all the animation moving around, and it cannot be paused. So yeah, I see a lot of problems here. Okay, now I clicked to go further, but I don't know where I am. So I just stay here. I clicked already 3 times, but so it moved, but I don't see where it went. Okay, I keep moving. It goes on these words, but oh my God, I already clicked like 10 times. So it's moving. In order to go down, we need to go through all these words. Oh my God. Okay, so we're with the keyboard. So it says news. I can see it because here in the left corner, you can see still the focus currently where it is right now. And it can be seen that it's on the tab news. Uh, I guess it's that button view all news, but I'm not 100% sure because there is also news on the right. I see that there are links, like there's a section with some different links to the news. So I don't know whether it's left or the right, but because the focus is not clear, like when we actually with the mouse, I proved that when we put the cursor of the mouse on this button, instead of being a black font on the white background, it changes to become white font on the black background. So like this, we can see, okay, we're here, we can click this button in order to access the news. But right now, I don't see where I am. So with the keyboard, it doesn't work. And this is a problem. This is serious web accessibility issue. Okay, so with the here it's opposite in this section. Actually, when we use a mouse and we put a cursor on this section, we don't get any focus. We don't understand where we are. But when we use the keyboard, it's accessible. Bravo. This is a very good point. Okay, so I see where I am. This is great. So this is the simplest section on this website, but it's actually accessible for the focus, precisely this section. So this is great. And it's black and white. Okay, here I see that we are expertise, clients, studio, news. We go through these buttons and it's accessible. I see where I am. This is great. Okay. And then I'm just interested where it will go. Oh, so it goes somewhere up, but it doesn't move. The website doesn't move. Expertise, clients, studio, news, contact. Oh my God, where I am. Okay, yeah, we go just to this section. So we cannot go higher, like we cannot see our clients. Like I would really much more prefer like to be able to open it. Like I don't understand why these images, like why it's not the buttons, a button with the logotype where which can lead us to the website of the clients of this company. But here it's not possible. So I would say there are a lot of mistakes. We check the keyboard navigation, the contrast. We cannot pause the motion animation. There is not such good focus indication. So overall, I would say it's not so good, this website. For web accessibility purposes, well, technically web accessibility purposes, it's for everybody, literally. So I'm just saying that it should be, let's check web accessibility, but it should be web accessible, whether it has good animation or whether it's just very simple black and white website with the text. It shouldn't matter. And right now we will check another website. I will go for the first time just to take a look what it is. So This is something about bespoke architectural and fitness. Don't know what it is, but let's take a look. Let's hope that it's better about web accessibility. Let's hope. Okay, so there is straight animation. We see how they build. Is it aqua park or something? No, it's like attraction park. It's beautiful, but again, I don't see any pause button. It doesn't seem to be here. Well, so I'm moving down. The words they appear in. uh, I would say that, I mean, okay, if you have such animation, just add the speed. Like different people, they read differently and they need different time to process information. I mean, when I go up, it's disappearing actually. This is, I would be very interested to see how it actually looks on the mobile phone. I will check right now with you. So let's check, like, let's try the iPhone, for example. Okay, so it's just like with the computer, actually, there's no difference. Okay, okay, so it's the same because I thought that maybe the font is too big and the lines are not readable even. But no, it's not as bad, but still it's not so good. It's elongating the text, right? Or just on my screen, maybe no, it's staying the same. So here we see the animation. Ooh, this is nice actually. So how the designer thought it will look like, and then we see in reality how it looked like. This is nice. I think I like visually how it looks like. But again, it's important that they have a description for a screen reader so that users who cannot see, they still understand, oh, this is interesting. I think it's such amazing feeling if actually any person with any disabilities can understand your idea and it's the same wow effect. I think that's what should be a goal when you create any type of the website. So here we're going, there is less an animation, I think, well, just about the text. Okay, so we have a lot of photos, like, and the text appearing. It's really like when I'm scrolling, just like, I think you can feel that on my screen that it's like there is a very slow animation. It's like it's pauses non-stop, so it doesn't go as smoothly as they want it to be. I wouldn't say that I have any problems with the internet connection, but here I see the button. This is orange background with white font. Oh my God, I'm 100% sure that this is not good for color contrast. Let me just change it from the phone view. I'll just check. Oh my God. I'll just check this button. I want to see what is this orange color precisely so that we can check whether the color contrast is good. But I clicked, okay, so this is the color. Just let me copy this color. Okay, I'll do it like this. And if we go back to the website to check color contrast, we'll see how it goes. Okay, and here, yes, it's 2.5. It's too low. It should be at least 4.5. It's important because here, so even for me, I need to really put my attention to read what is there, especially when it's on the phone, so it's quite smaller than on computer, but it doesn't matter. It should be minimum 4.5. Just this is the basics. And this button, I can see that when I try to put, oh my God, I'm lost here, and it's moving, so it doesn't move smoothly. Yeah, when I put cursor here, like it's really hard to understand that I'm here just with this small animation, but this is just white animation on the orange background, which is really hard to see. I also have doubts about this text. Just the last thing that I would like to check. It again moved up. Oh my God. No, moved. Yeah, it moved up. It's really not. it's not easy to navigate this website, but I want to check like this. What is this color? What is this color? Please show me. Okay, so I'm quite sure that this combination of like light golden color, like golden or mahon, it's brown. Yes. Sorry, I remembered in French how to say the color, but not in English. So this color on white background, it's not a good combination, but let's check. So we have a white background and we have, yeah, it's 2.87. Again, this is too low. This is not good enough for to be accessible. This text is really hard to read. Okay, but we're going down. So here we have like, again, like it's interactive element, but like just to have this white kind of spark that just becomes like, and not always that is appearing, that to understand that we're here. Okay, they're also turning, but if you don't see actually, or if you have a problem with the motion, I mean, okay, how to pause it? Like, okay, you understand that you're here, but like, what would I do for this element? First, there should be a pause, like it shouldn't turn around non-stop while you have a cursor on this element. Second, you have this element is framed, so it's better to add the black frame, like to see that the focus is on this element, even if we pause animation, because this spark, it's not enough. Even if here it's actually not white element on orange background, which is not, which doesn't have good color contrast, it's white on black, but still it's too small. It's too small. Here it's the same. We're just going around here. Okay, there are the different parks that they did in Maldives. Beautiful place. So they're appearing, but it's really hard. Oh my God. And this is this orange background. We already went through this. Uh, like even for me, it's hard to read the contact button, and there is not good focus that like there is no visual focus that we have a cursor on this button, a cursor, or with keyboard navigation when we put the tab on this button. Oh my God, this is not good. I would say it's worse than the previous website about color contrast, because here like really a lot of mistakes. Okay, when we put, okay, at least the color of the font when we put our email in the contact form is good. But submit again, like this sparkle, like to understand that we're here, it's crazy. It's too small. Okay, and down we cannot go. Okay, let's take a look what the extension accessibility insights for web tell us about this website. Okay, so I'll just try to use it and let's see what are the results, how many mistakes, maybe again 0, and I will be shocked. But so it says that there are several problems with alternative text. So every image, every meaningful image should have alternative text, or if the image provides some information that is important for the subject, it also should have alternative text. There is also a problem with the link name, so maybe it was not added as well. So if the link doesn't have a special accessible name, then for the screen reader, it will not be pronounced, and the users who use the screen reader, they will not be able to access or to understand what it's actually about. So let's try to see what is the keyboard navigation for this website. I will just reload because there are some red marks from the extension that I used in order to see automatically detected issues. Okay, so if we just go here to check, okay, so, oh, yes, I mean, I see where I am, but very slightly. They chose this orange color for the focus to be seen. Oh my God, but it's just 2.87. It's too small. Uh, it doesn't become bigger. It doesn't become more seen. Like it's really hardly seen that we're there. It's not good. I mean, at least when you squared it, but if it could be just black instead of orange. Oh my God. And we go into search here, that like it goes inside. Even if I didn't choose, I just press tab. My God. Okay, let's hope for the best. Let's go. So I'm pressing the tab, but I don't know where I am. Okay, so we're moving here, but just the titles. Oh no. So these are the links, and we can move to the special sections. I think we missed a lot. Like all these buttons, yeah, all this part is not accessible, and the button with the view on it is not accessible. Okay, and the focus disappeared. Okay, we're in cocoon swings, and we can't access the elements, can we? I didn't understand this part. Like, okay, I'm here. Uh, where did I go? Completely lost. Okay, so we can access section. Yes, it's moving. So no, wait, maybe it was my mouse. It's really hard to understand. Okay, so I'm in the section, whoosh. Then I click again the tab, but nothing happens. So animation doesn't go. I'm not sure that we actually go on it. I'm trying not to put the cursor of the mouse on it, not to make it automatically starting so that this will affect our analysis. Okay, cocoon swings. And now I click one more tab and nothing happens. So the motion doesn't start and the cursor doesn't move to this element. We're somewhere lost, as I understand. Here again, nothing happens. I don't understand where I am, whether the element, do we stay, like the focus stays on the name of the section or we're moving inside? I don't understand. Here, where we are, Como Adventure Grove, that's what the link says. But is it, I don't see here a button where we are, maybe just the image. I'm not sure. I guess it's the image. So we're moving with the focus, but it cannot be seen. There is no visible focus that can tell us where we are on this website. Okay, I'm moving down. Uh, I don't understand where I am, to be honest. It's really hard. So it says privacy policy. Where is it? Like, oh, I don't see it. Even on the screen visually, I'm completely lost. Okay, now I'm here, add your email, and we go to products. The link tells me that right now, click in one more tab from your email, so we don't go to the button submit. Probably it's maybe it's not active, it's inactive as we didn't put our email, but we just jump on the products and there is no visible focus that we're there. Now I press again, references, and again we don't see any visible focus. Okay, so I'm just pressing go. So I'm already somewhere, a words contact, but we don't see anything on the screen. And yes, we just moved down. So the focus actually appeared here on the for the social networks. Okay, here actually it's with the dark background, so light orange looks good. And the best visible focus on this website we have for social media buttons. Yeah, that's what we can see. Okay, I would say that this website is not good for web accessibility purposes. It's worse than the previous website that we analyzed, so not good. A lot of mistakes with the keyboard navigation, with the color contrast, with the focus, and the motion cannot be stopped. Yes, there are a lot of problems. Okay, let's check the last website, and let's hope that it's gonna be very good. So here, this is some, let's work together, the light concept. Okay, let's pray for the best. This is the button, click here. The paint is drying. Okay, this is something really strange. In order to change the future one line at a time. Okay, and the line is changing. Okay. To be honest, I don't know. I think it's like a portfolio website. Um, I'm not sure if this red is accessible on the black, but we'll see. Okay. Yes. It's a little bit strange, I would say. Oh my God. Uh, so that's how we see where we are. But is it accessible for the keyboard? This interesting animation, we'll see. At least there are no videos, with the rapid motion that is very hard for sensitive people and with people with epilepsy. It's really important to put it on pause. You need to have a button to put on pause any animation or any motion that you have on the website, or at least the minimum. Like if you have a slide bar and it just moving, the carousel is moving automatically, if you put a cursor of the mouse or the keyboard with the tap, you just get to this place. If the focus is on it, it stops automatically. This is very easy to add, and this is the very minimum that should be done so that the user, okay, he feels bad by seeing everything is turned on the website. He put cursor on this part and he can read smoothly all other elements. At least this is the minimum. Okay, here we see it's quite beautiful. Oh, it's moving a little bit, but I don't understand very much the idea of this animation. I mean, the hand is just moving a little bit in the center. I mean, nothing else goes on that would add some meaning to this animation or to this element. But okay. Oh, this is interesting, but it's not so easy to read it. Okay. Um, well, I would say that it has quite good color contrast because mostly it's white font on black, and for the menu I can see that like he just put darker background so that we can see it more clearly. But let's check with the extension Accessibility Insights for Web. That's what I use just to see if it's gonna detect any issues about accessibility. No, there are no issues. That's nice. That's great. Okay, and as I already said, I don't see any motion. The videos that would appear without pause buttons. And I will check with the keyboard how it goes. My God. Wait, I'm just here. Okay, it jumps straight. Where I am. Uh, let's see. Repositories. Where are repositories? Now, oh, portfolio. Where is portfolio? I don't see it. I'm just clicking and it's moving, but it's absolutely not accessible for the keyboard. It can be seen. Like, okay, the only thing that is accessible is actually the Gmail to connect this person. But to be honest, I didn't understand, like, if you don't read the text and with the keyboard, it's not accessible to go from one element to another. So, like, for example, if I'm a blind CEO of the company and I want to hire a designer, like, I go to this website, but I cannot read anything about this person, how I'm gonna hire him. Like, it's a little bit complicated. Well, I see at least this the button so you can access Gmail, you can access LinkedIn. This is with good color contrast. It's with a white frame all around. So we see this link that we can access it. This is good. But the rest is not good. They say portfolio, but where I am, I don't see where I'm. Oh, or maybe read the code here. No, it's really hard. So like, oh, finally, I managed to access the menu. This is good. And but there is no really, like, it's a different kind of animation. So it's like we have the white frame, but when we use the mouse, it becomes red here. So I would say it's less visible, but it depends what you prefer. Okay, but here's again, we go straight like to this part, and Nothing is accessible. I pressed already 5 times tab after, and here the menu, you can see that when we're in this section, it's just becoming, oh my God, why it became white. But yeah, when for example, it's here the menu, it's hardly seen because we have the white font on the white or light gray background. So this is inaccessible, this is not good, but keyboard accessibility, keyboard navigation for this website is not good at all. Only the last part, last section, the footer is accessible with several links, but overall it's not good. And the menu is accessible only after you come back to the beginning, and through the very beginning it appears. Yes, this is not very easy. And here, this section, the first section and the second section, they are not accessible. I would say, I don't know, as a person that hire other people, like whether you are interested in all this section, like how exactly the person reached, like about different sections of life of the person. I think it's important to understand what he can do, not the history of this person's life, especially when it's not accessible for the keyboard. We cannot even read it with a screen reader. But I can tell for sure that this is good, that the color contrast is good for these sections. This is good. It's white on very dark background, so I'm sure that it's accessible. Here, it just, I don't understand. Like, I can see that there is some animation, that it moves, but um, I wouldn't say that it has any important purpose. Like, okay, and here, yeah, here it's not accessible. Like I cannot take this text, copy this to read it or translate it, and it's not accessible for the keyboard. And here, even when you read, like it's disappearing. I'm not sure that this animation is good really for reading purposes or for web accessibility purposes because it's not accessible for the keyboard. Yes, but overall, well, it's not good for web accessibility, even though I'm really happy that this website didn't have like endless motion and heavy animation. It was much simpler, I would say, from the design perspective, from animation perspective. But I thought that as it's simpler, it would have better keyboard navigation. And even though automatically we didn't find any color contrast issues, there are still some, like what I showed with the menu and with the red color on black. I'm not sure that this is a good idea. It's not a good combination, usually red, bright red on black. But overall, it has uh, some good moments about web accessibility of this website. So yes, thank you very much for being here with me to check the websites. And if you have very interesting examples of the websites that you would like to check, please leave it in the comments and I can make a video about it, analyzing web accessibility of your website. Thank you. Bye.